Checkpoints in Missoula, Montana. This is the 10th of September. I'm going down to investigate here. Excuse me, sir.
Yep.
Matt Beard from battleforjustice.com.
Chris, Odlin.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
You mind if I ask you a couple questions for the report? Great. Okay. So, what was your name again?
Chris, Odlin?
Chris Odlin. Can you recite to me the Fourth Amendment?
No.
Don't you take an oath to defend the Constitution?
Sure.
Tell me about what's going on.
Well, they're obviously using checkpoints, and they say it's for, well, they say it's for catching drunk drivers, but this is against the Fourth Amendment, obviously. They're not allowed to do this. They were allowed to do this in Nazi Germany and, of course, Soviet Union. How much more are we going to put up with? I think this is very... I've not seen this in my great state of Montana. So how are checkpoints unlawful for the Fourth Amendment?
They're not.
So, but don't you have to have probable cause?
We're asking them for driver's license, registration, and insurance, which everyone has to provide when they're pulled over by an officer.
Right, upon probable cause when they're pulled over by an officer, correct?
Actually, you're mistaken. It's actually reasonable suspicion would get somebody pulled over. Probable cause gets them arrested.
No, the Fourth Amendment didn't say anything about reasonable. Right?
I'm not sure. You apparently know it better than I do.
If I was to go through here and they asked me for papers or identification, I would ask them if I'm being detained. And if I'm not, then am I free to go? Because there's nothing that says that I have to give them any identification.
If you have nothing to hide, why should you care about
Because you are
being
innocent
stopped?
until proven guilty in this great country. It's unconstitutional.
You get-
And I don't mean
How
that
about
personally
this?
at all, directed at anyone.
How about I turn the question around? Would you mind if I come over to your house at any time unannounced and search your home? Would that be okay with you?
Probably, I think we technically...
You would probably have a problem with that, wouldn't you? Just like any rational, normal human being would. It's called privacy.